Easy J. Easy J.
Easy J.
Guys, I've got to really crank the door.
Hi, bro. Good evening. Easy J. Okay, Easy J, thanks for letting me know who you are. Thanks for the follow as well, mate. Okay, Easy J, thanks for...
Getting upset over it.
Yes, know who you are.
Good there. Right, so we're going to be starting soon, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Right, we're going to be starting soon, won't we?
Yes, hopefully.
Right, so, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's crack on the music.
Let's crack on the music.
Alright, so this is a new song for everybody to enjoy. I got a little bit bored of the last song, even though it's a great tune. But this one should get us into, this one should get us into the Friday spirit.
Yes.
Chicken on and on, everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. It is Friday, and that was probably the America's anthem because it is so terrible. What do you think of this new song then, Cairo?
Oh, guys, I say it absolutely fucking laughing my head off under my breath. I was absolutely creasing.
That was the whole point. That was the whole point.
As soon as it kicked in, I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm saying absolutely giggling. I've had to set my headset off, so I turned turn my central heating off. And I about fell down fucking stairs laughing.
Well, that was the whole point. It was like, it's America, let's cheer it up, let's pick something American.
Yeah.
So Rebecca Black, oh! Whoa, what happened there? I was on board the Loco. I was on board the Loco Melix. He comes out the pit against this, goes straight into the pit wall. He's now DNF'd on the pit straight. God. What a start! It's actually on my stream. I cannot.
I'll have to have a look at that in a bit. I will have to have a look at that.
You know, I'll tell you what, it was worth commentating on America just to see that start.
Yeah.
It was one of the first cars out of the pit lane as well. He's coming out over the white line to say out of the pit and goes full left, smash into the wall. I actually don't think it was him. I think it was the game that actually shot him into the wall. Oh, it's like I bought this, bang. Right, let's get myself set up. I'm gonna get
yourself set up, guys.
Time information, lap data, and let's get the track map on.
The first person over that's going to be starting first is non-human himself.
Yeah, non-human. So we'll do a quick rundown with non-human. I'll leave his speed up, I'll leave his time up, so we can see as he's starting his heading uphill, the steepest climb of the circuit into turn 1. Turn 1 is one of those corners that does have multiple entrances and exits. And you want to get into the middle, then swoop into turn 2, line yourself up ready for turn 3 and 4. So there's 3, now 4, now 5, round 6, hold out into 7. Into 8, hit round 9, and then 10, and then we've got this little kid coming around there, on to turn 11 here at the top. Round 10, 11, this is the start of the second DRS straight. Hit down, this is where we're probably going to see the most overtaking, a lot of manoeuvring left and right. A lot of people will use this to get some tow from others to get a really good lap time. You want to hang over the curve here, swing round very tight, late apex into turn 12. Out we go, back into the Bahrain sector of turn 13, 14, and then flipped again into 15, 16. In Bahrain, this is very similar to turn 9 and 10. You handle it very much the same way. Into the Turkey turn 8 section of turn 17 and 18. It's quadruple apex corner into turn 19. Now very hard, covering off for the pit entry, but then into turn 20 here, nice and steep. Hit hard, hit fast. You want to get a good time. As it starts off with non-human for 131.7, very respectful time from non-human, but I'm sure you can get a lot faster.
Yes, agreed. Now, I see every single car out on track, guys. Does that mean we could be in for an interesting change of the weather?
It's possible. Without like Second Americans is never usually one to have change of weathers, but it's been sometimes it does start have a bit of rain, but not very often. As I see that Flea has lost it at turn 2. I think he's overcut turn 1.
Geezer as well.
Oh, Pint-sized Geezer's gone as well. Where's it? Oh, he's gone in the S's.
Just before the S's.
It's actually the first half of the S's he's lost it.
Yeah.
That's a pity that, because he is a fantastic driver. Is Pint-sized Geezer. Now, I've got a few comments in here from so we got DXD Iceman saying I quit.
Okay.
So I think that's referring to the anthem that we played today, this morning at the beginning.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Matty Green. That's the DXT Matty going, hey up, gents. So hi, Matty. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening, Matty.
And he said, I fell asleep and missed the start. Well, Matty, you missed a fantastic tune at the beginning, man. You might have to rewind and watch it again.
Yeah, rewind, watch it again. If you don't, then I'm sure Gaz will play it next week.
Sorry, it's not. Sorry, it's the wrong Matty. I do apologise. It's not DXT Matty. It's Matthew Green is the one I used to jinx when I commentated on TNE all the time. I'll go on him and he'll spin and crash out without fail. So it's also known as Dave. So yeah. So sorry about that, Matty. We've also got Loco Melix, who basically laughed at himself, basically on really, man, the game, this game is epic, so glitchy. So yeah, it was a glitch that sent Loco Melix into the pit straight wall, but I could not stop laughing, man. I thought that was the funniest thing I've seen. I think I was in a good mood after listening to that Rebecca Black Friday song.
Yeah.
I've got to say, the most creative lyrics in that song is like, it's Friday, the next day is the next day is Saturday, and afterwards it's Sunday. I'm sorry, what kind of genius comes up with those lyrics?
I know, innit?
It's absolutely amazing. And then we've got Hobo going, boggedy, 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 let's go racing. Racing. What? Right, are you trying to type while you're like tied up in the shed?
I don't know, probably.
Oh no, he fell asleep and missed the start, that's why he's not in the lobby. So, can someone get Dave an invite?
Yeah! Get Dave that invite!
Get Dave in here!
So, 10 and 3/4 minutes to go. So, because a few people are on the medium tyres as well.
Okay, yeah. So, just one moment. I've got to just play this little thing. Right, if it works. Now my phone's playing up. Come on, stop playing up. Did you hear that? Let's go again.
Yeah.
Apparently that is Hobo telling us how to say that.
Yeah, I wanna.
Wow. Well done, Hobo. So, yeah, so we've got Matt, he's going to go sort out the Xbox standings. So, that's fair. So,
yeah.
Coming up to the halfway mark, we've got the non-human with a stellar time of a 131.7. Sure, you can scrape a bit off that. We have Moyland with a 132.5, which is only just set by I believe, because that was not there moments ago.
No.
Speedy 132.6. So they're quite close to these. Now Freedom, right? This guy, I don't know what went wrong with him on his first lap. Then if he's got a 133.4, because he should be battling up there with his brother.
Yeah. It should be at least Freedom, non-human, Freedom, Moylan, and Speedy. That's how probably you'll usually see it.
Yeah.
But there's also NRX as well.
Yeah, so we've got Dara. Now, anybody who is accustomed to this man Dara, right? He would know that everybody would know them that I call this guy Mr. Smug. So yeah, that's that's a little insight to who he really is. So with Mr. Smug, he used to wear basically, and he spins. He is basically, you would know him as a Magnus kind of person. And now he is playing. Dara is playing a bit of Tokyo Drift right now, through the Bahrain sector. I think he might need to go around again. We've got Nevo, who's coming out of the pits now. Iceman with a 133.9. I bet drivers such as Nevo and Iceman are those type of drivers that we're expecting to be getting these competitive times. Like Iceman, right? He will agree with this. He's not the fastest driver out there, but he's quite consistent. So it means that like he can afford to be a little bit slower because he doesn't lose time on corners, and he does steadily improve his racecraft throughout a race. As now I've got Toby stroking my hair. So then like and we've got we may have to restart the lobby because we have got an unwanted character. Yeah,
I think we have.
Yeah, we've got an unwanted character. So what I think might happen, what we might do is let qualifying finish. Let's see where everybody is. Restart the lobby.
Yep.
And then get people into the positions where they finished in the qualifying. So let's get qualifying over and done with, if that's the case. But we hope for, well, fingers crossed that they allow qualifying to finish. At least then we get the qualifying. The positions, and then customize grid, get them all into the right places, and then yeah, because everybody's starting on the. It looks like everybody in the top 10 will be starting on the soft tyres.
Yes. So,
as long as they pick the top, as long as the top 10 do pick the tyres that they qualified on, there will be no issue. So let's jump on board. Nevo hasn't validated his lap, so I think he needs to sort that out. Yeah, so it's it does happen, these kind of things. The main thing is when there's a racer that jumps in and then drops out, we do need to get that car out of the lobby due to the fact that it does interfere with the race. So a reset lobby would be the correct protocol to go with.
Yeah, reset lobby and invite only.
Well, it's not just invite only. Sometimes people do get invited that shouldn't have got invited, and that's where the issue could have come from. So we'll deal with it in the best way possible.
So was riding on board with Lewis the Breaker, and he just pop it in to P2. So good luck there, bye Lewis.
Yeah, so see, this is what we're expecting to see from some people. We're expecting people. So Moyland, we know Moyland's quick. He should be quicker than what he is at this moment. Lewis the Beaker. Are we expecting him to do any better? I do believe so.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Speedy's been a bit pathetic. And I'm going to say that. I'll say that, Speedy, you are pathetic. Yep. First of all, Speedy should be a member of the
Speedy should be
DXT Speedy.
DXT Speedy, yeah.
No. Right, sorry. It should be DXT Sausage.
Okay.
Right. There's a little joke from a while ago. We wanted Speedy to join the DXT team a while ago. And something came up about having sausages for breakfast or something like that. And I'd said, "Oh, that's your DXT name. You should be DXT Sausage." So for the remainder of this race, I'm going to refer to Speedy as DXT Sausage.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah. So Freedom again is a validated. I think what it is with Freedom is that he's pushing himself too hard.
Yeah.
So he's pushing himself too hard through the S's. He needs to work out what line he needs, what lines works best for him at the point that where he's invalidating. So he's got to go round again. He's going to have to jump in the pits. He's going to have to get some fresh rubber because he really needs to set a time, or he's going to have to set a time on these tyres. I've just got a comment from Hobo going, and DXT Moylan. So DXT Moylan could be part of the DXT team, as Dara does stick it in P2 with 132.248. Very good time for Dara, right? Right. If we do interviews at the end, and Dara does end up having an interview, the best way I could describe Dara's voice is if have you heard Izzy speak?
Yes.
So think of Izzy choking on a squeaky toy, chew toy. So if Izzy sat there and swallowed a squeaker out of a toy, a squeaky chew toy, that's Dara's voice. So it's so squeaky, right?
Yeah.
You think an Irish mouse has just come in to do a jig? that is exactly what it's like. It's like potato.
Yeah.
Situation.
Yeah. So Ash just come into my comments, and he says, "Well, guys, I will call you DXT Meatball Head."
Why me? No, whoa! Why calling me Meatball Head? I am not joking. My niece's nickname is actually Meatball Head. Because when she was little, she had her head was like perfectly round. It was like a meatball. So I can't take the. I've already got a nickname as my DXT nickname. It's Ferret, and it's not how I got that name wasn't great. It just stuck.
Oh, come on, we've got to know why. We've got to know why. You brought it on your head now, guys.
No, I'll tell you. When everybody deserves to hear the story.
Is it best to tell it when you're not pissed or when you're pissed?
Well, every story I come out when I'm pissed usually comes out funny. So it's better when I hit it when I'm pissed. It sounds a bit boring when I'm sober. And I am sober today. And Toby has tried to steal my monster.
Oh, he'll be bouncing off the walls if he has that. Too much sugar.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, he's already bouncing off the wall, so I'll make him bounce twice. So we're coming up to the end of the qualifying. Let's have a little quick run. So we've got non-human looking to. He's out and about, but he's invalidated his lap, so he will not be improving that time. Dara is in the pits. I think he's happy with that time because that was a good time. We have Lewis Dabika, who's on the fast lap right now, going around turn 11. Could possibly steal pole. We've got Moyland, who should be contending for pole at the moment. So let's have a look, see how he does in a moment. We've also got Speedy, who's out there. Looks like he actually was within a distance from Moyland to give Moyland a bit of a tow, but everybody's following each other through. DXT Matty's there. You've got Cons, who's in the mix, who's invalidated his lap, unfortunately. It's Louis, who's coming around taking turn 8. We've got Freedom, who hasn't invalidated his lap, and he's purple sector 2. So this could be interesting. You've got Anthony, who's invalidated his lap. Iceman, who's they're all finished. Let's have a look. So Moyland gets second, very good time. Unfortunately, nowhere near non-human. Speedy jumps in there for second.
Nice.
DXT Sausage done fantastic there.
So Freedom backs out. Freedom goes in the pits.
Woo!
He decided to go in the pits instead.
Now Freedom was having a stellar lap there.
It was.
Bizarre choice.
Very bizarre.
We've got a driver here, Belteray. Have you seen Belteray race before?
No, this is first time I'll actually see him race. Belt Ray is actually Easy J, who's followed me on Twitch, so
Oh,
I think this will be
fantastic!
the first time.
We're glad that someone, either you, if you're following myself on YouTube or following someone.
Cairo. RRL Cairo.
Yeah, I quite enjoy where people do follow one of us. It means that you keep in touch with what we're doing. Any races you get to follow, you get notified and you're able to watch them for that, because we commentate on many races together now, don't we, Chris?
Yes, we do.
So it's really nice that we do have a following family.
Right. I think we're going to have a little bit of a... Sorry to interrupt, guys, but we're going to have a little bit of a qualifying lag issue as Dara's just started their faster in lap. So it's come over the line and it's actually let him continue on, but by the looks of it, he's not...
I do believe they are resetting the lobby. Okay. So it's not really so much of an issue really at the moment. We're just obviously the host has left the session to sort out the lobby, ready for it. We'll get invites in a moment. We'll switch over, but we'll still keep this going. You will in a moment. We'll have a blue screen when we change over, and we'll have a little bit of a chat while we're go through. So basically, right,
get the Friday feeling going again.
Yeah. So a little bit of update what we're doing in TTFL. So we have 2 awards coming up. Okay. So we have the driver's driver of the season. So I'll tell you how that works. So basically, at the end of every race, the drivers nominate their driver of the day.
Yep.
They get for every nomination the driver gets, they get a point. Okay. So they get a point for every nomination they get for each race, and then at the end we'll ask for a general, basically saying, right, who would you say is your overall driver of the season, and they'll get a X amount of points. I've not worked out exactly what would be a fair number to even to make it quite even.
Yep.
Well, because it depends on how many votes we've got throughout the whole season for driver of the day. Depends on how many points each vote is worth for driver of the season. Then we tally it all up and we'll give an award out to the driver's driver. We also have one that what I'm also doing for Rainers Racing League at F2, which is the commentator's driver of the season. So that's where me and Chris will sit there at the end of the season and have a little discussion, and we're going to announce the TTFL on TTFL's awards on the podcast, the Heads Up podcast. Obviously, because we do Rainers Racing League as well, that'll be announced on the pre-show or on the following Friday after we've finished F2. So obviously we're just waiting for the new lobby to come across. The new invite have you got a new invite? New, not yet. Because everybody is leaving. Everybody is leaving the lobby, which is fine. It's exactly what we wanted.
Yep.
So We'll just wait for Neva to send us an invite, and then we could switch across. So we'll just quit to the main menu. Anyway, just updates of what we're doing as well. We've got so on tomorrow it is the TTSL. So that's the TeaTime Saturday League. It's 2 races. So confirmation about the format will be sorted out by Hobo, because I've got a little bit confused. My understanding is a one-shot quali followed by race 1, and then a reverse of the full grid for race 2, Points all given from 15 down to 1 from positions first to 12th. So a lot of points going out. No one going to race off ahead on point system because it's quite narrow. Which means that it's like the jump from first to second is not as big as what it is on standard, which is fantastic for us. I've just got the invite for the lobby.
Yep.
So we're joining that session now. Also, if you are following me and Chris on Saturdays, the raft racing league. I
think we are tomorrow. We're at Portimao, guys.
Portimao.
Portimao tomorrow.
See, with my hectic lifestyle, I've missed quite a bit recently. So I've only jumped in one race for Saturday, wasn't it?
Yes.
But at the moment, touch wood, nothing's changed for tomorrow. So I should be there for tomorrow.
I think the only league I'll miss tomorrow is Velocity Esports.
Yeah. So and
obviously, I'm going out to go and play some snooker.
Yeah. Everybody's got to have a social life.
Yeah.
We've also got along with that, on Monday you commentate with Raina on Raina's Monday night.
Guys, we're gonna have to literally restart everything again because the lobby's glitched. I couldn't get in.
I couldn't get in either, so they'll have to send us a new thing.
Or do that, yeah.
They sent a new invite. Because I'm not starting the stream all over again.
No, me neither. Me either.
So
and Big Gary from Tesco said TRRL and TeaTime Racing are the goats.
Well, to be honest, right, I don't know if Gary from Tesco is actually seen Raina's Racing League, because I'll be honest, I think we've actually we cover 3 of the best leagues out there right now.
Yes.
Because TTFL is quite inspiring. Okay, it is the only one that actually has an official commentating team.
Yes.
Now, with Cairo is one of these guys who's part of the Raina's Racing League team and the DXT team. He has the choice to he's using at the moment he's using the Raina's Racing League prefix, but he has the option to use the DXT prefix when he wants.
Yep.
Because I do believe you've passed your probation, if I worked out right. Because yeah, I think you have. I think you've already got through your 4 weeks.
Yeah, my 4 weeks have been long gone up.
Yeah, so you are officially a DXT.
I'm officially DXT.
Yeah, and you also Raina's Racing League, so you got 2.
Yeah.
As DXT, we do not say you have to be with us or with them. We allow you to have your other options because Raina's Racing League, you've been there from the start, man. So we're not going to take that away. We won't take that away from you.
No, as Big Gary from Tesco says, Cairo, any pro commentator. Well, thanks for the compliment.
We really do appreciate that. I tell you what, man. We do have some very good people out there, very good supporters. I do love the fact that we have people coming from all walks of life to show their respect and their appreciation of what we're doing. Because we're taking time out of our schedules. Mine's really busy at the moment, and I know Chris has got a lot of things in his life that it needs his attention. So we're taking time out to deliver a commentary service, really. Also, dipping in our pockets to pay for an award system.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice that we're doing that we get the support and appreciation from everybody around.
Yeah, it is.
And if this doesn't work, then I think it might be...
Might be a complete restart. This don't work. Right, so just got the invite out.
Yeah, it says join the system. If it just doesn't join, it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to restart my stream. And I don't really want to restart my stream.
No.
I'll just have to end it and go part 2 coming up.
Yeah, part 2. Big Gary, thanks for that, mate. He's just what everyone does. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to commentate for us. Fully appreciated. Really appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Really appreciate that. Right, I think we're gonna have to.
Right, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart our systems. We'll be back in a few moments.
Yep.
Guys. So yeah, just give us a few minutes and we'll be back with you.